Creative, we need to talk about doing it wrong. Hi, my name's Ruthann. I'm here to help you get your new year off to the right start by getting out of block and into a daily habit of creation. Around here, we do this with 2 rules. 1, learning to make something new every day, and 2, allowing that new thing to be tiny and absolutely terrible. These are simple, but not easy, and we're gonna break them down. One of the major reasons we freeze as creatives is because we're trying to do it right. We're trying to do the right scene, the right shading, the right face symmetry, conversation, whatever it is that we're creating, and we don't know what that is, so we don't do anything. We think this means that we're drawing a blank. It does not mean that. It just means you don't know the right thing to do. But the problem is that when you freeze, well, you've stopped your forward inertia. You're not creating. You are telling your body and brain, scientifically, that creating is not something that you're going to do on the regular. See, the way you work as a human is actually pretty simple. Anything that you do regularly is what your entire system accepts as your normal. This is why if you work out, you get stronger. It's why if you run, your lungs and heart get better. It adapts to what you're doing and tries to make you more efficient at it. This applies to creativity. You can think of something to do. You're not completely stuck. I know you're staring at that blank page or clay or whatever your medium is and you think you're blank. You're not. The key is to do the wrong thing. This is not what happens in the scene. It's not going to get me from A to B. It has nothing to do with character motivation, blah, blah, blah. Okay, write it anyway. Make it absurd. Make it ridiculous. Have your medieval knight go shopping in a grocery store and get a gallon of milk. It's stupid. It's not going to show up in your book. It doesn't have to. Your system that we just talked about that helps to make you more efficient does not know the difference between good creation and bad creation. It only knows that you are taking the steps to make something new that didn't exist before. If you are willing to make it wrong and you keep doing that every single day, you will adapt. You're going to find it is easier to create. You are going to find it's easier to think of things. You don't know what to draw, you don't know what to make? Go to your favorite web browser and search prompts for your thing. Writing prompts, art prompts, music prompts. Use one of those ideas because that's what they're there for and start moving. I know you're worried that if you make it wrong, somehow you'll never be able to make it right, but the opposite is true because you as a human are a problem solver. You know how it is when you're taking a shower and suddenly that thing that you've been trying to work on for days pops into your head, solved? That's because subconsciously you solve problems. When you create it wrong, you are giving yourself a problem to solve. For whatever reason, we don't process the blank page that way. If you do nothing, you're not going to come up with anything. But if you do it wrong, your brain will be working on it. Do it wrong. You don't have to be afraid. Use prompts. Be free with this. There's no judgment, no guilt, no fear. You don't have to publish what you made. Just do it and keep doing it every single day. There's power in this. Do it wrong and get your inertia going. Sit down with me, creatives, and together, let's make something new.